Pakistan Rangers have opened fire from Paspan post across the international border in the Arispura sector. This comes even as the Indian Army is conducting a flush-out operation to clear the Arnia sector of terrorists who killed 3 army men and 4 civilians. Let's go across live to Pradeep Datta, who's joining in from Arnia. Now, clearly efforts from the army side are still continuing 24 hours later, Pradeep, but we're looking at Pakistan once again exploiting the situation, and now the Pakistan Rangers opening fire in the Arispura sector.
The Pakistani Rangers opened fire from the Paspan post, that is opposite Tent Guard post. Basic idea was to distract the attention of the troops, but the troops had been quite alert and the troops have got a respite. The 4 terrorists who had been holed up in this area has finally been killed. He was the one who has kept the army personnel engaged for more than 24 hours. For the last 2 days, he had been continuously firing at the troops. Short while back, there was contact was established with him when the troops were inching towards that area, and that was the time when he fired a staccato of gunfire, and after that there was a few grenades were launched. But now the information what we got that 4 terrorists had been killed, but still the operation is continuing in this area. The reason being that the civilians have given the information that they had seen 6 terrorists, so the security force personnel are not trying to take any chance. You can see that still there are those armored vehicles that are still being placed at several vantage points to ensure, but at several points to ensure that if there is any other terrorist, they can't move out. But one thing gets quite clear, that Pakistan, right from aiding, abetting, infiltrating terrorists, they also try to distract the attention of the troops. They try to just move the troops, open fire from the Paspan post while the firing was on in that area.
All right, Pradeep, do stay with us as we listen in to the reactions that have come in from the DIG of the area.
Sir, how is the situation? The contact has been established with the terrorists?
Yes, contact is established and firing is still going on.
How many terrorists are still holed up in that area?
It's not possible. We can't say that because they are still hiding in the barracks, so it's not possible.
You think that this terrorist is highly equipped?
No, it's not possible to say that because we have not seen them.
So what sorts of measures have been taken to prevent this terrorist from breaking this cordon?
We have already cordoned the entire area and there is no possibility of sneaking out.
Let's go back to Pradeep at this point. Pradeep, now this has been an operation that's lasted for over 24 hours. Clearly, the focus right now, as far as the forces are concerned, is to ensure that none of the militants who tried to infiltrate from Pakistan's side yesterday morning have actually been able to run towards the city of Jammu.
See, what information the troops had, that it was about a group of about 4 terrorists who yesterday morning crossed over from the Pakistan side. They were wearing the Pathan suit, and then reaching the Pindi Kala village, they changed their dress and got donned in combat fatigue. And after that, they moved towards this Khaneta village in this Arnia area. After that, that was the time when the villagers spotted them, troops intercepted, and the firing started. 3 terrorists were killed, and the 4 terrorists had kept the troops engaged for more than 24 hours. Armored vehicles had been kept on spot, and these bunker vehicles were moved, and just hour back, once again the contact was established with this 4 terrorists, and finally the firing from both the sides continued, and the information we got that the 4 terrorists who had kept the troops engaged for more than 24 hours has been eliminated. That means, as per the information of the army personnel, all the 4 people involved in this operation have been killed by the army personnel. So, but still, the massive search operation is going on. You can see the party is going in that area, army party, to check whether there are no more militants hiding, because yesterday the information that the civilians had provided that time to the army personnel was that they had spotted 6 terrorists. So at this point of time, nobody is ready to take any chance. So the massive combing and search operation will continue. 3 bodies of the civilians have been today morning evacuated and retrieved from that area, and the operation is still on. All the entry and exit points have been plugged, because this area is just 20 kilometers away from the Jammu city, and the most difficult thing for the army was to ensure that all these 4 terrorists who had been holed up in this Arnia area, they are not able to break the cordon. Finally, at this point of time, it's a kind of a relief for them. They seem to have succeeded, because this 4 terrorists was highly trained. From time to time, he had been coming out, opening fire on the troops whenever the troops had been inching towards him, and we got the information he has been eliminated. eliminated. All the 4 terrorists so far have been eliminated, but still combing operation is continuing in this Arnia subsector of Araspura sector, where the infiltration had taken place yesterday.